Hey everyone, how's it going? Grizzlyberry here, today with a different kind of video. Today going to be playing a game called Chuck's Challenge. And I've been keeping an eye on this game for quite a while now, and it just released yesterday, so I really wanted to make a quick little video on it for you guys. As of right now, it is not available on Steam, though the developers are working on that. Right now it's in the green light, so if you're interested in this game, there will be a link in the description below, so you guys can go over there, give it a thumbs up or like it, however you show your support for a game. And I'll also put a link down there for where you can buy it right now, as it is not on Steam. So if you guys are wondering what the game is all about, it's a strategy game, or a puzzle game I guess I should say, where your goal is to get to the portal at the end of each level. And as you can see in this clip right here, there are different pickups that you can grab. They'll give you different abilities to walk across lava, water, ice, among other things. So maybe you're a little bit curious about where I heard of this game, as it's not really too popular right now. And if you grew up in the early 90s, you may have actually heard of a game called Chip's Challenge. And I'm not really sure how well known that game was, but I'm pretty sure it came installed on a couple of PCs, a couple of home computers, nothing fancy of course. But I had it on mine when I was growing up as a kid, and it was actually one of the first video games that I ever played. And I was hooked on it. It was a really fun game for me. And now 20 years later, the creator of Chip's Challenge, that game that I played as a child, has decided to put out kind of a sequel, a spiritual successor I guess you could say. And I say kind of because there were a few copyright issues with the name and things like that, which I'm not really going to go into right now, but I'm sure if you were curious enough, you could do a quick little web search, and I'm sure you guys will be able to find answers to those questions if you have any. So basically one day I just wanted to play Chip's Challenge. I was in the mood for that, and I stumbled upon this game, and it was completely funded by the public on Kickstarter. And unfortunately I wasn't aware of it, so I missed that opportunity, but I knew it was coming out for PC soon, so I've been watching the Facebook page, Twitter, stuff like that, and it was just released yesterday. It's been available on Android and iOS devices for a couple of months now, and I believe it's actually free to play on those up until a certain amount of levels or something like that. But I am absolutely in love with this game, guys. It has a certain amount of charm to it, and I just love the art style, the gameplay mechanics, how bright all the colors are, how everything pops out at you, and the little characters and creatures that they've made. They're just so, I don't know, I just really love it. And the later stages of the game can actually be pretty difficult. There have already been one or two times where I've just stared at the screen for like 5 or 6 minutes trying to figure out where everything goes before I even start. And with a game like this, you know, sometimes it's pretty easy to become concerned with replay value, how much you can play the game over and over again without it becoming stale. And I'll be honest with you guys, I think I'll actually be playing this game for quite a while. Not only does it have a good amount of levels, I think right now there's 125, but there's also a feature that allows you to create your own levels and share them with others, and you can play other people's levels. And it also has a ranking system in the game where it tells you where you stack up against other players, and it bases it off your time, so you're kind of competing against other people's times, and it can get pretty competitive with yourself even. And it's kind of hard getting up on the scoreboard. The game's only been out for a couple of days, and I was grinding pretty hard to down a couple of levels for maybe 30 to 45 minutes, and I think I came away with like 4 or 5 top spots, but I'm not sure how long those are actually going to hold, you know, because the game's only been out for a couple days. So, but I think the creators actually had it right by releasing it on mobile devices first. I can see it being a pretty successful game on there, something, you know, just really quick to load up while you're waiting for the bus or while you're in a waiting room, something like that. And that's not to say it's not a good game to sit down at your computer and play. If you're into puzzle games, I think you'll find yourself spending quite a bit of time playing this game, especially when, you know, you're trying to improve your times. And I don't know, me personally, I like going for that #1 spot, and I'll get pretty competitive. And last but not least, there are actually hats in this game. Yeah, you heard that right, guys, hats. And as you can see in these clips here, my character has a little top hat on. I believe you get that after beating the first 25 levels, but don't quote me on that. But yeah, I really love the game, the art style, the colors, the creatures, and it also has that little bit of nostalgia for me, you know, being such a big fan of the game that inspired this one. So if you guys are interested in the game, I encourage you to check it out, especially if you have an Android or iOS device, as it's free on those. So it costs $10 on PC. It's a little bit pricey for this type of game, but in my opinion, I think it's totally worth it. A ton of gameplay, and I really do think that the developers are going to continue to support this game. It just needs a little bit of attention, so if you guys think it's something you might be interested, please give it a thumbs up on Greenlight. Getting this game onto Steam would be huge for the developers. It would give it you know, a bigger audience, a little bit more attention, the things that they need to continue to support the game. So please, I encourage you to do that. Link in the description below. But if you want to play it right now, if you can't wait, if it looks like something you might be interested in, I will also put a link in the description for where you can buy the game now. So that's all I have for you guys today. I just played 15 levels, didn't really want to spoil the game for you guys in case you wanted to check it out. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. Let me know what you thought. If you'd like to see more of this game or other games, or if you just prefer Team Fortress 2, I can do that too. I just wanted to throw this out because it's a game that I'm really excited about, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. So yeah, that's all I have today, and thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.